Coming up in just mere minutes, we have music royalty. Janet Jackson is here. She has a brand new, oh, look at her. She looks fabulous. Yeah, she's right upstairs. Give her a big wave. We'll talk to her about her new movie and so much more coming up. Having a good time down there, and we are up here too, because Janet Jackson says she's always remained true to herself in her music, her acting. Now she's coming back to the big screen in Tyler Perry's new movie for colored girls. So let's take a look at the Janet Jackson we know and love, the superstar who has fascinated us for decades. Janet Jackson has sold more than 100 million records, won 5 Grammy Awards, and throughout her legendary career, she has famously reinvented herself many times over. Most recently, Janet showed off her latest look at this year's American Idol finale, both on stage and on the big screen. One thing that's always remained the same is that upbeat energy.
Margarita.
But while she was filming the sequel to Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married, tragedy struck.
I couldn't believe it. It just didn't ring true to me. It felt like a dream.
And she drew upon the profound emotions from her brother's death to reveal yet another side of Janet Jackson. A deeply dramatic one.
Get out of my house.
Now she is transforming herself again for a brand new role in an emotionally gripping movie.
I got sorry greeting me at the front door. You can keep yours.
Joining an all-star cast of Hollywood's most acclaimed African-American women in Tyler Perry's For Colored Girls. My skin is black. And joining us now, the one and only Janet Jackson. You look fantastic.
Thank you, Robin.
And thanks for being here with us. Now, before I know you're in one of those little giddy moods, I like that. We've been around each other for so long. I want to play something. I want you to hear what Tyler Perry said about you. He was here last week, and this is what he said about your performance in For Colored Girls.
Okay.
This is a much different Janet Jackson. I mean, listen to me, her commitment to it and her dedication to it, it's mind-blowing. When she's in, and this character is really powerful.
Well, he could not have said it better. It's so powerful.
Sweet.
And how is it for you? Because you get to show some range in your acting ability.
Yes, I actually do. I mean, I've never played a character so bold and so shrewd, and I remember reading the script, or before reading the script, Tyler telling me about her. So I said, do you think this is something that I can really come forth and pull through with? He said, definitely, and I loved it. When I read the script, I loved her.
And were you familiar with the Broadway show?
I never saw it. I was just a baby. Well, not a baby, but I was very, very young. I never saw it. I knew of it. I remember this play having this long title, and I knew it was all black women, and the play a black cast, but I never saw the play.
Yeah, and a lot of us who were, it was in the 1970s, so yeah, you were yay high. But I think, wasn't your brother, he was doing The Wiz?
He was doing, that's how I knew of it, because I came out here. I remember missing him and telling Mother on hiatus from Good Times that I wanted to come and visit him, and that's when I knew of Colored Girls. I kept seeing the, on the TV, the trailers for it.
And the transition that you and the fabulous cast and Tyler have been able to make, I want to play a little bit of a clip. I don't want to be a spoiler here. You're mad at your husband. I don't want to say why you are mad at your husband, because people need to see the film to know why, but this is the reaction that you had to him right here for Colored Girls.
I'm sorry.
Save your sorry. One thing I don't need are any more apologies. You were always being inconsistent, beating my heart to death talking about you're sorry. And I'm gonna put a sign on the door. Better yet, I'm gonna leave a voicemail, a message on my voicemail. If you call to say you're sorry, then call somebody else. I got sorry greeting me at the front door. You can keep yours.
I heard even people here in the be honest, like, I mean, we're not used to seeing you playing such a forceful, powerful role. Are you going to stay in acting? You're going to go back to music? You want to continue to do both?
It's not about going back to music. Music has always been a part of my life, and it will be. But I mean, this is my first job. acting. That's my first passion, my first professional role, really, in the entertainment business. So I will always do both, God willing.
Yeah, and last night you were out with some of the members of the cast. It was a very creative way of talking about the film. It was like
living portraits.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
Done by Tim Palin. I actually hosted, and it's beautiful. It's at the Lehman. Is it, Stephen? It's the Lehman Gallery, and it's a way to. These still portraits that are shot in 35 millimeter, and it's a way to have the viewer get an idea, a sense of each character in the film. And if you look at it long enough, the portrait moves a little bit. There's a little slight settlement. Oh,
yeah,
you did?
Yeah.
So he did a wonderful job.
Well, it seems like every time I see you, there's something that's being bandied about your love life. And so this latest one says your new beau, that he put a ring on it. Is it true? Are you engaged? Why do I seem like I'm always asking you this question?
You're always asking me something. He's a very, very private man, so I don't talk about our relationship. But I really think it's important that I just say this. They've been trying to marry me off for a very, very long time. And no, I'm not engaged, so I will say that.
I know that you said in Jet Magazine about marriage, you were like, that you can have a ceremony and be together without.
Yes, but you know what?
Paper.
I have to be completely honest and say that I did do the interview, but they took that from an old interview, I believe. Yeah, so I hope they don't get upset at me, but that's just the truth, yeah. So I never I don't talk about our relationship because he's very private.
Yeah, well, we wish you all, everyone just, when they ask that, it comes from a place of wanting you to be happy and in a good place, and it seems like that little twinkle in your eye that you are in a good place.
Space.
And how's the family? How's your mom?
It's very well.
Yeah?
Yes.
And Michael's children, they seem to be?
All of my nieces and nephews are great.
Yeah, and your nephew, Austin, is it?
Yes.
He is now going to be coming out with his first CD next year.
Yes.
We see him here, and the comparisons, of course, he's been called a triple threat like the family. Is this the next generation?
Next generation. He is and he's just the sweetest, the absolute sweetest. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think he's going to be my date tonight for the premiere. We're very close, and Austin's a beautiful person. I wish him much success. Much.
That's Reeby's voice. I know she must be very proud of him too.
I am too. The whole family's excited.
Well, thank you, Janet, so much. You're always just so gracious to everyone here, and you just have kicked it to yet another level. So continued blessings and success.
You're always so sweet to me. Thank you.
You make it easy. You make it easy to do. And you can see more of Janet in an exclusive video inside her oceanfront home on our website, abcnews.com. Really? /GMA. We did that for Color Girls opens in theaters on November 5th. Yeah, because I was in that place.